How about now? The wrong mic was selected. Awesome, thank you very much. Yeah, so I've got assignment currently selected. I'm gonna keep working on that. Collect some rewards.
Grippily scrib.
Alright, let's see. Sell. Get money. I always need more of these, but money is good too.
Like stealing candy from a kid.
Take the deals when you can. Okay, let's see. Alright, looking at the map here, we've got the dense biozone. It's looking like an egg collection mission that I gotta do. Let's see if other people are doing it. 2 drillers. Okay, well, we're gonna go in as the main, which is Scout. And we're going to...
Keep them shites off me! I'll keep the team alive!
Keep them alive. Definitely. Also, thank you, Balos, for tuning in. Hope everyone is doing well.
I seen you rockin' stone! For rockin' stone! Looking forward to be working with you. Lloyd!
Alright, we're dropping right into the thick of it.
Born ready.
So we can see the one there that's glowing a little bit. That is, as part of a perk, you can actually tame one of the bugs as an... Oh! Oh, I thought that was a cave leech. Things can sneak up on you. So you always want to kind of like keep an eye on the ceiling too.
Lights up!
Okay, so we've got a special event going on. That one's going to be a relay race of sorts. Once we do that, we gotta... we don't have an engineer for a platform, so... Okay, so this is where we started. But as I was about to say, the special events are random. This is one of the ones that I like. A different node will activate, and when it activates, somebody has to play a little mini game to disable it. If we disable the amount that we need within the set time, we get special rewards. I've got all the extra special rewards for the season already, so all I get is this still, it's just like some, you know, bonus points.
Let there be light.
Oh, welcome, Kay. How are you doing?
Born ready.
Okay, so let's see. We gotta find it. We turn off our headlight.
Time to get busy, miners.
Try to look for the
Swarm
pulse.
detected.
There's a pulse. It's in here. But where? Now things that, oh, there it is, right there. Okay, we got the egg. And Molly, our Drillbot.
Swarm, they're here.
So one of the things that I like about Scout is the ability to have a portable, well, not portable, but a self... What's hitting me? Having my own grappling hook. That's my special tool. Helps me get from point A to point B really quickly. So my main gun here is a pulse rifle. Doesn't need to recharge, but it does overheat over time. So in that instance, I switched to my submachine guns. And because I have a perk that allows me to do so, if any weapons that need to be reloaded that I'm not currently equipped will automatically reload after 10 seconds. Pretty handy. So I can just fire my primary till it overheats and then switch to the other gun.
From A to D, skipping
Wave is significantly diminished. Well done, team.
Alright, so those are some special minerals for crafting and such. Okay, this is the one I want to grab. This one's a bit more tanky.
Hostiles are backing down. Finish them.
like these things weren't bad enough alive. Lighting!
And we can see in the top right, we've got Though we'll have to move the chat at some point, as I kind of adjust to redoing a scene for this particular game. But in the top right, we've got our objectives. We got to collect 6 alien eggs. We need 1 more. And then we got to collect 14 Ebo nuts. We're currently at 9, so we need 5 more. Way to go, Stevie. Oh, and you'll pet him.
Destroy it!
Do this in my sleep. Hold your breath. Gas spot is leaking.
Oh, special resource. So the other 2 people. Oh, actually, we did get a 4th. That is in the engineer with the red border and the digger with the yellow border. So the digger's special ability, where I have a grappling hook, they have drill claws, which allow them to really just push through the dirt and clean out area really quickly. The engineer gets a... No. Okay, we also got a cargo crate, which has special rewards. So we're going to repair that. But the engineer has the ability to create sentry guns, depending on how you spend your perks or place your perks, and so on and so forth. You can either have 1
Did I hear a rockin' stone?
strong turret or 2 weaker turrets. Situational. I kind of like using 1 beefed up turret.
Rockin' stone!
Now they do run out of ammo, so you do have a special store of ammo as an engineer to replenish their supply.
Energy spike on our sensors. Deactivate the comms router before it self-destructs and kills everything in the area.
Legs don't fail me now. Gotta get to the next antenna node. I'm off!
Well, didn't dig out that one.
Platform!
Look there! Look!
Lighting up! Disabling antenna node. I'm
Is he gonna make it?
getting
Don't think
loaded.
so.
Weapon ready.
You got it!
Stop shooting me!
Okay, so
There's an antenna here!
I'm disabling this one. Got it.
okay, we'll trust it to him. So far, so good.
I'm on this one. Do this as cucumber.
Okay, somebody was right there. We're actually getting pretty good luck on the swarm.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Where would I be? Cutting wire, nerves of steel.
We're actually getting pretty good luck here.
I was born ready.
Let's see.
Alright, stay calm. Find the next antenna node and hack it.
These little buggers.
Still much better.
Deep Rock really needs to provide some better equipment. Shredders! Don't get him in your
One of
face.
the upgrades I have on my gun is that when it overheats, or it's about to overheat, it starts firing faster. Which I find to be handy.
Tick tock, tick tock. Where's the next damn node?
Going for it. Do, 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 do.
I'm dealing with this one. Easy.
So I just got to
Come in.
hit the ends. Oops.
Getting
Usually pretty good.
Self-destruct sequence has been interrupted. All that's left to do is to collect the data cell.
You ain't coming home.
Rockety rockin' stone.
Well
One of the other things that I have as a scout is the flare gun, which is very handy. Everybody gets 4 flares that recharge over time, but the flare gun is far superior. That's one of the things that I have to do.
I was born ready.
As a scout, so that everyone can see and be safe. Wherever the last egg is. Let's check our map here. So pretty big cave.
Keep your powder dry.
Hate these guys. Where are they coming from?
Shoot it!
All eggs collected. Management will be pleased. Escape pod button is activated.
What is that? That's cave coral.
Good work. Sending in the drop pod.
Lloyd! Reload it. Felt better.
Get some more. So this is nitra. This is what we use to summon supply pods,
Drop pod
which
departing in T-minus
have 4
5
uses
minutes.
and give us ammo and health and all the goodies we need to survive.
Behind.
You want some more?
Eater, stick around.
The more resources we find and harvest,
One sentry gun.
the more
ready to be built.
XP we get.
Ready to shoot.
So we can tell that the engineer is using the single
Mule's been
turret
successfully retrieved. Make it
build.
17. The drop pod won't hang around
Slap some
forever.
dice.
Rock and stone!
Did I hear?
Retrieving escape pod.
Rock and stone, brother.
GG. Heck yeah.
Rock and stone, yeah!
But that was only a challenge too, so pretty easy. Pretty easy. Alright, let's see where we gotta go next for our mission.
Well done. You're getting closer.
Alright, so we're gonna leave team. Okay. Now we gotta go to the fungus bogs. Alright, so the next one is protecting the drill dozer, so it's an escort mission. Alright, special effect. Most threats in this mission will come from the air. The caves are full of Mactera. So we're gonna get some creatures that drop sticky bombs, some creatures that grab you, take you running away. Alright, also we got low gravity, so mysterious gravitational irregularities result in lower overall gravity in the mission area. Not too bad. Works in my favor. Alright, so we're going to join. So we got a driller engineer. Alright. So you got Azariah Kelsey and Explodent Rodin.
Yeah.
I'll be
I
the
got a
scout.
grappling hook. What are you gonna do about it?
And another person joined at the same time I did. Another driller. Not too bad.
A miner is on the way to
Drillers
join you.
aren't as effective on this one because the
Let's get the job
escort
done.
mission, big drill right here we got,
Hi, mate. Have I seen you before?
pulls us forward, drilling big hole along the way. They do have use in
Your
the
team is getting bigger.
end point where we have to deal with
Lloyd!
these rocks that, or these pillars that should come out of the ground and try to destroy the
And welcome.
drill dozer. But otherwise, I would lean more to like having a gunner or another engineer.
Ready.
But that's just me.
Depositing!
Beep boop, beep boop. Here we go.
Drill dozer moving. Try to keep up and guard it with your life.
Loretta leads the way. Stay alert and guard her like she's your mum.
Swarm on intercept course. Get ready to protect the drill dozer.
There. That's better.
That's it, lads! Rock and stone!
Hold your Fire, you can of red lumber blonde.
Weapon
You
ready.
can see where my ammo count is. There's a bar that goes up. That just lets you know my gun is getting closer and closer to overheating. Alright, we got some...
Need to repair Doretta!
one of the other things we have to do is make
Doretta is
sure
purring
that
like a kid.
Doretta, our drill, is repaired. Otherwise, it will lose pieces
What's that
and become
supposed to
closer and
hurt?
closer to mission
Where
failure.
is that damn you?
Now, something I find is I generally have to keep an eye on Doretta, so hopefully my team is paying attention to it as well. Since I'm the scout, I'm the one that's typically able to get things pretty quickly because I have the grappling hook and I can move quite quick and I'm quite mobile. Okay, someone is repairing it. Fantastic. Being a scout, I often travel a little bit ahead or off on my own, which can be deadly, of course. But I do feel confident saying I'm fairly decent at this.
I think we actually
Watch
have
me
a
fly.
chance to make it out alive.
I'm not the best by any stretch of the word, but
You're a good mule, Molly.
I am pretty safe and secure and feel pretty good about myself when it comes to scout.
Let there be light.
Oh, the person switched to being another scout.
Lock and load it.
The driller would have been better.
Molly is on.
Scouts are good, however, they don't quite have the damage output as other classes. Driller would have been better, even if their special ability, you know, drilling,
The drill dozer is out of fuel. You need
isn't
to refill the
as
fuel
great on this
canisters
particular
mounted on its
map.
back.
They
Use the
have a
canisters
lot of
to extract
close
any
combat
nearby oil
weaponry,
shale, and
like
we'll have the
flamethrowers
drill
and
dozer
such,
operational again
that
in no time.
make dealing with the larger swarms and keeping our drills safe and secure easier. And every class has 3 different weapons that they can choose from for whether it's their primary or their secondary. They also can build and
That ain't oil shale.
pick up additional types of grenades to throw. The grenade I currently have is one that does like a cryo blast to freeze, but the standard one is a time dilation, so it just slows enemies within the radius of it, which is pretty nice.
Feel my wrath.
Here. Hopefully, let's get it.
If the engineer gives me a platform, which is the thing an engineer can do, other than placing a sentry gun, is being able to make making platforms that work really great in tandem with a scout.
Canister full.
Okay, I think we're just about
Lights up.
got
Oh,
all
I
the
love this grappling
minerals here. One of the things I wish I could do as a scout was like when I'm attached, I could use my other hand to keep digging. Because sometimes I've had the unfortunate circumstances of being attached to a wall and knowing that if I let go, I'm gonna fall and knock myself out. Usually not too bad in like a group situation, but if you're playing solo,
Sometimes I wonder if my
I mean, well,
To collect your bonus.
For the drill dozer here.
you snooze, you lose.
not great.
Doretta needs maintenance.
Good bugs.
Alright, we just need a little bit more fuel. This is the one part of the mission I don't really like, because
The drill dozer is under attack.
escorting the
Get it
drill
fixed up
isn't
before we
too
lose it.
bad. Yeah, you get back. Get back, you beast. It's harvesting the oil because it's, you know, every map is random. There is the possibility of some
Stop 'em dead.
undesirable map configurations where
Reload it.
the oil is in really obnoxious places to obtain it. So you can't pick it up, you have to use the fuel canisters to laser beam the
Canister ready for refuel.
there's all the ones on the ground and he was trying to get up to here. Okay. A little bit silly.
One day, I'm
Canister
gonna
place.
get my own
We will have Doretta up and running again.
Well done. All canisters are loaded.
Let's
The drill dozer is
get the
ready to
show
move out.
back on the road.
Drill dozer moving. Everything looks fine, but expect that to change soon.
A marvelous piece of engineering.
Marvelous piece of engineering.
We got an incoming swarm. Please remember that the drill dozer is top priority.
fuck heaven.
Born ready. Lloyd is up.
It is spawned right in front of us, out of nowhere.
Weapon ready.
Not suspicious at all.
Die, you double-jointed freak. It's past your expiration date.
Believe in Steve.
These ones are one of the deadlier ones, the Mactera Trijaws. So, Praetorian is the standard
Should have
ground-based
left my nose
tank
on the bloody spice ring.
enemy. There are more dangerous ones called oppressors, which are even more armored and more deadly, and have like a ground shockwave attack.
Help me protect the dozer.
One of the other map types is one where you have to deal with things called dreadnoughts, and there's multiple different types of dreadnought.
Bulldozer fix.
So you find the cocoons and you crack them by just attacking them,
I got the
and then you have a
job.
random chance of the ones I like, which are it's a pair of them, the
Stand your ground.
Arbalist
Give no
and
quarter.
the what the other one's called, but it's a pair of them. I find them to be not too bad compared to the Hive Guard or the Dreadnought.
Lighting up.
Supplies are on the way.
Crusher.
Did you call
Drill
it?
dozer has reached the target.
Oh,
The
okay.
Armor and Hearthstone is jamming our readings, but we expect heavy pressure when the drilling commences. Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Corlock Sprout. Okay, so we're gonna have a
Supply pod is
mini boss here.
Vaporize.
collect
Let's
ammunition.
take that thing out.
So we have to kill
Let there be Lloyd.
the sprouts. When we kill enough of them, the main pod opens up.
It's me, you arsewad.
We're gonna do as damage as much as possible
Right.
before it closes
We get to
back
work.
up.
There's spots all
Now,
over
one
the
of the
dozer.
other things we have to worry about is
We got a fix,
the
Donnie.
oh, someone's probably not watching, but I got it. Okay, let's find out what's
Loretta
what's
repair.
here. There you are, you little bug.
Ready to kill some more
I think the
crates.
engineer should have put their turret here just to kind of keep an eye on it, but we can't worry about that too much. Opening up. Let's fire. Boom. Smooth. Alright, here we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Gonna dig straight down. Let's get in a better spot. What else do we have here?
Lighting.
The benefit of 2 scouts is things should be pretty lit up most of the time. So we're just going to type in R in chat, let everyone know that we are ready for the event. So these are red sugars, healing crystals.
Light is up. Killer be killed.
Nothing else around here.
Sentry gun needs assembling.
See here.
Ready to shoot. 1 sentry gun ready to be built.
Hit the button.
Oberon Heartstone.
When we get by a supply node, we'll see that there are little bars that appear under people's portraits. That kind of gives you an idea of where everyone is at resource-wise. Each bar representing 25% of their resources. Doesn't necessarily mean that they have ammo per se, because maybe their special weapons are like full, but their other weapons that are for damage dealing and defeating the bugs pretty low. So each use of the supply pod gives you 50%. So it'll fill up 2 of those bars. And so it'll increase all your resources by, 50% of their max capacity. So far so good. This is a hazard 1. This is low risk. So the hazard kind of denotes how difficult the map is going to be. I typically just play on 3. Then there's hazard 4, and then I believe there's hazard 5. I find 3 is a pretty good middle ground to keep you engaged, and the higher difficulty you play, the better your rewards. Each hazard increases the your bonus, your extra rewards by, I believe it is 25%. Yeah. So our rewards will get boosted by 25% on this one. Hazard 3, where I typically play, I get 75% more reward. There are there are game types that I haven't played. There's deep dives, which I believe is like multi-stage digs.
Attention team,
that you have to do in
keep
sequence.
The drill dozer running at full capacity. You need to keep it clear of bugs. Also,
I believe resource that. Try this today.
Swarm's here.
Lights up.
Bop,
Oh, friendly fire isn't actually friendly.
bop. Bop, 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 bop.
Bacteria tri-joy eliminated.
Ammo is low, so I
Getting supplies. Never felt better.
gotta kind of spread out my shots a little bit better.
These bugs don't stand a chance.
Not too big of a deal on the lowest difficulty here. Submachine gun, as you can imagine, is a lot better at close range because it's pretty spread on the damage, though I can modify my gun to be less spread at the cost of other things, whether it's maybe like ammo or damage.
Extraction at 75%. Almost there.
If I get swarmed, you know what? Spread doesn't matter too badly. So these are the killers we have to deal with, because if I'm getting swarmed, all the bugs are gonna get hit regardless. Best thing about Scout, though, is that if I get swarmed, pop open the old weapon selection, pick myself my grappling hook, and I'm just like over here. Boom, boom, boom.
baby! Born ready.
Now the game is really great in that it has a solo mode. So if you play by yourself, you get a modifiable robot named Bosco
Gotta go fast.
that can help you out immensely. You can upgrade him just as you can your guns, as well as change the skin and the color of Bosco, make him look like the way you want him to look. And one of the upgrades that I really like on him is the ability for him to assist with digging. So if I see something out of reach for whatever character I'm playing, I can pull up my targeting meter, click on it, and Bosco will go and dig it up. Especially for those ones that are like out of place, where if I'm doing a solo mission as a scout, I don't have platforms, so it's just a little bit more tricky. We are ready to go. So I'm grabbed here. I got Dottie.
Drop pod inbound. Stand clear.
I called for Molly.
Alright, I've got Doretta. Just go in that extra mile to make sure that all the people here on the mission make it back home safely.
Rock and roll.
I don't think you get anything extra for doing it, but it's all spirit.
Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Protect me.
Let's keep it that experience. Lining up.
He's riding Molly like a horsey.
I'm with you beardless blunderbuss.
The engineer's standard secondary weapon is a grenade launcher. There are special modifications you can get that they're called overclocks to make your guns act in different ways. For the grenade launcher, I have one that turns the warheads into nuclear warheads at the cost of a lot less ammo. Bigger blast radius and more damage.
Unit secured. Initiating launch sequence. Rock Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you. Yeah. Retrieving escape pod.
How's everyone doing? Ooh, okay, got another reward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Alright, let's check our perks.
Hot potato!
Okay, one more mission until I get the final piece. Team, so we can do our next mission. Okay, where we gotta go? Okay, so critical weakness, elite threat. So we are going to deal with stronger, faster, deadlier enemy variants might appear in the game. Make every bullet count. The other thing is critical weakness. Hitting weak points hurts even more than usual. Okay, things to keep in mind as you go in there. Here's the bar where you can order different drinks. These ones have like special effects that kind of just last outside of the mission. There's this one, I forget what that does, but this one, the wormhole special, you'll drink it and you'll just start warping around the space rig. And you might get lucky and get warped out into space. Blackout Stout does what you can imagine, knocks you out, and you find yourself winding up in the medical bay. Moonrider, I believe this one gives you lower gravity, so you can just kind of float around. Flintlocks causes you to like explode, and just like you know, kind of like little mini explosions under your feet. This one freezes you. These are the basic ones. They don't do anything special, but there's always a daily special that gives actual effects during the missions. This one in particular does an increase of your pickaxe power attack, making it recharge faster.
Oh boy.
So that's, you know, not too bad. Now, all these things have a cost, and there are things that you can find during the missions that are for not only crafting, but also for
Cheers, Mike.
your alcohol.
Yeah. Very nice.
Alright, so I've got a script. We're gonna pick this up.
Well, hello, Mr.
Weapon
Fancy
skin.
Pants.
Okay, so we've drank our beer. Oh, we gotta select the map. See about joining. Okay, so they've got a gunner, a digger, and a scout. So I will round them out nicely with my engineer.
Problems. Automated turret mine.
Heads up, new miner arriving.
Leave no dwarf behind. Rock and stone.
It's awesome that you're joining us. If only this bloody bucket was bigger. A lot bigger.
That wall.
I'm wondering if fighting bugs
That
and
wall.
moving dirt is the best way to make a living.
Reloaded.
Don't like those things, but I can't deal with them remotely. Sadly.
Down the hatch.
up there. Access provided.
In the ceiling. Gun seed here. See here. Gun seed.
Our secondary objective is gunk seeds, so these little hanging sacks. Ah, and our main objective is killing the
Rock and
dreadnoughts.
stone. The pretty sound of teamwork.
Gun seed. Pop it. Up there. It's a gun seed.
Hey, trigger discipline,
I
bullet
need
brain.
a damn mine caught on legs. Where is it?
Fantastic. So we're going to be dealing with some bosses, and with the elite variance effect. I wouldn't say mini bosses, but you know,
Guys, are you blind?
tertiary bosses, I guess.
Where?
Depositing.
There we go. We got 4 of them already.
Mine caught on legs. Where is it? Time to deposit.
So sometimes you can find special clusters or larger gems, but if you pay attention to the walls, you'll see little indicators. In that particular one, there's like these little green gems. Lets you know that, hey, there's this special resources around here.
Gotta go fast.
I need the mule right here, right now. It prickles!
Lock and loaded.
Die!
Where is the mule? Okay, it's right there. What you want?
Gunk seed. Let there be light.
So So fall damage can be deadly. The platforms that an engineer can deploy can reduce the amount of damage you take. So they're handy to drop under you, especially if you're like the engineer and you fall pretty far. Check our map here. Okay, we'll just go this way. Let's dig around. Okay, they went up that way.
Yeah!
Now those things are a pain in the butt, but you can generally, once they've retracted, find the spot that they're sticking out of and just hitting the red vine about 4 times will cause it to go away permanently. Sometimes the game will glitch a little bit though, and that you can't actually get rid of
I need to deposit in the mule. Molly, come here.
Okay, I'm gonna drop my sentry
One
here.
sentry gun ready to be built. Sentry off.
Get that going.
Why are you shooting at me, you slack-jawed dimwit?
Donkey, come here.
Leave the meal over here, please and thank
Need
you.
some free space. Oh, the thorn. Time to pay Molly a visit.
Deposit.
Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
Is ruined.
Platform up.
So this is one of those spots. You gotta try to like find the sweet spot.
Locked and loaded.
There, okay, there it worked. See, this is one that can't seem to get rid of. So that's fun. That's fun.
One platform ready to use.
Not rolling
Why me
so
a
much
platform?
now, are ya?
Over here by the marker point.
Alright, let's clear out the area a little bit.
Let's pop this thing.
Give ourselves some space.
Mind your bloody
as I was
fire,
mentioning
your funeral's gonna
before,
be a
the
sober occasion.
dreadnought that's inside is random, and there's a few different options. Now I've seen Lacerator, that's the name of it, Lacerator and Arbalist. So these are the ones I like. So there's 2 of them.
At least we can shoot these in the face.
You gotta just focus them down. One's a long range, and one is a short range.
Load it.
I'm gonna recall my sentry gun. It's not being any sort of help where it is at.
Sentry gun needs assembly.
Let's build the sentry gun.
Sentry done. Go get him, boy.
Oh, there's some sugar. Need some healing. Okay, good.
Dreadnought arbalest.
Focus fire.
Hey, watch the straight bullet. Execute. Ow! Watch it.
How much difficulty is this? 3? Okay.
You again.
Breaking free.
Rockety rockin' stone.
Alright, I better use this big gun. A big
I was
gun.
born ready.
Get wrecked. That's one down.
Weapon ready. Dreadnought lacerator down.
Where is he?
Watch your sideline. This one likes to shoot from
God.
distance. Leave no the enemy. Marvelous down.
We get
Wonder
back
what
to
slot they're
it's
serving in the
seven.
canteen tonight.
Okay, so we go this way.
Light. Dig here. Bam! I was born ready. Pow! Watch it!
Let's see what's over here. Bippity boppity boo. Okay. Oh, I think I heard something.
Gun seed here.
Oh, we got a special. We got a special effect, or a special event here.
Hello.
Here's a little pulsing sound. So, oh boy.
Was that supposed to hurt?
Thank you.
Rock and stone to the bone.
Sit at home here and hurry, please. Yeah. Pesticide coming up. Tentacle god blade.
I owe you one, brother.
Careful.
Oh, first my grenade, which is a distraction decoy.
One sentry gun ready to shoot.
Next one. Let's go.
Die!
Yeah, that's right. Come over this way, you little buggers.
NATO site breeder down!
At
Nice.
least we don't have to haul all these minerals around
noted.
ourselves.
So this is one of the special minerals, or special ingredients for brewing.
This is a
I
friggin'
need
hell.
a bandage over here.
Lights up!
Dangly gun seed. There's a gun seed.
Gunku seed.
Definitely not made. Mind your fire. Dreadnought cocoon here. There is nitro over here.
I was born ready.
Victory objective
I wanna
completed.
punch the guy
Nice
in
job.
R&D who programmed Molly.
I'm starting my own bloody mine. Show him how it's done.
I called for the mule.
Oh, I called for Molly.
There's a little yellow
Where is that
indicator
damn
beside a
mule?
person's name if they've called for the mule, so you know who it's going to.
Depositing.
A lot of minerals, boom. Okay, fantastic. We're doing pretty good. Okay, we got the secondary objective complete. We still gotta defeat 2 more dreadnoughts.
Molly is on the way. I should call.
So those are
You
loot
shouldn't
bugs.
use precious minerals. It will get you killed.
They,
Platforms placed.
upon death,
Depositing.
explode
Locked and
into
loaded.
special minerals. Usually it's just gold and nitra. Gold is self-explanatory. Gold is your money. Nitra is what you
Molly,
use to
just
summon.
take your sweet time.
Supply
oh,
pods.
Yeah. Wife got
80
all day.
Weapon ready.
Bong.
Bloody disgusting stuff this is.
Ew!
Supply pod launched. Let us stand back.
Mules back in the day.
Much better.
Keeping up the tradition.
It's getting into all my nooks and crannies.
Ah, darn, I hate these
Time
ones.
to restock.
Born ready.
So,
I'm taking some of the
this is the one I like the least.
Sentry gun needs assembling.
Reloaded.
Sentry.
You have to kill these ads that'll spawn with it, called sentinels. When you kill all the sentinels, weak spots appear on the hive guard, and then you destroy those, and then you can damage the... Apparently this one's just like... He's just vibing. Maybe the boss wants a larger area.
Bakal!
I'll never get the smell out of my arm.
That's not one of them.
Need suturing. Stop shooting me!
I better grab some ammo.
Grabbing ammo.
Engineer can run out pretty quickly, having to supply.
Feel much better now.
Where'd everyone go?
Look there. I sprung a leak.
Oh, there's a special something over there.
With me. With me. Look what I found.
I gotta turn this way.
Here I come.
Do do do. Pretty far over that way. Let's go follow everybody. Hopefully it's not like bug, 'cause I've never seen this happen.
Weapon ready.
Watch it. Dreadnought cocoon here. Marker up.
I wonder what happens if you like break 2 cocoons. Can you?
Dreadnought cocoon here. I wonder what's inside this time.
Platform up! No!
Ah!
I fell.
Ah!
Cocoon here. Is everyone locked and loaded?
By my beard! It's
Reloading.
ugly!
Yeah, you can just have multiple ones.
Either something horrific happened, or a naked dwarf is running around
Lost
somewhere.
equipment here!
Yeah. I found some remains.
Yeah! Explosives, fine.
This one's not too bad. He's just a tough son of a gun.
Sentry gun needs assembling.
I'll build a sentry gun.
I was born
Rock
ready.
and roll.
Eat it.
Attack this. Lots.
Seek cover.
Born ready. And loaded.
This one has a nasty AoE attack.
I needed
It's
that.
getting close to its risky business.
It's down.
By the
Good
bear.
job, mates. Like that.
Yeah. I ordered a resupply.
Light is up.
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
Oh yeah.
I need the mule right here, right now.
The resupply is here. Getting more ammo.
Ready to kill some more crates.
Never felt better.
Feeling much
Grabbing
better.
ammo.
Glad I ain't the one to sort this stuff later. Weapon ready. Sweet.
I need the damn minecart on legs. Where is it? Much better.
Let's find it. Hopefully it's not bugged. I mean, still get partial rewards, but bit of a shame. To lose on our technicality.
There is gold. Never felt better.
Boop, 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 ba doop, ba doo.
What's this?
Doopa doopa boopa snoop, boopa doopa doop. It's over this way. There we go. I was able to get those
Getting
ones.
a rash.
Found some nitro.
Oh, this is like a little pit here. And if it lets me get rid of them all, that'll be quite the safer area.
I've gone.
Don't shoot the heavy armor. Just aim for the pink spots when you see them.
Platforms, place.
Lock and loaded.
It's trying to deflate me.
This one might be a wash.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Oh no!
Points
That will let
in
the moisture in.
defense. I spelled one of those correctly.
It's a mystery to me how all these minerals fit inside.
Taste the pickaxe.
Or maybe we just glitched it in that we woke it up too early. It didn't learn how to call for backup. Control is going to have a...
Down it goes!
It up too soon. It didn't learn how to call allies yet.
Be gone!
Resupply ordered!
Supplies are on the way.
Gotta be something. There's gotta be
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
something we can do.
Roger that. Supplies are coming. Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Arr. Oh shoot, it activated. It's working. I just gotta find my team. Cave is huge. Huge. Gotta get back to my team.
Where is that damn mule?
It's gotta be over here.
Check out these moves! I was born ready. Ah! Bammo! Inhibitor field. One sentry gun ready to be built. Weapon ready. I'm taking some of the ammo. Getting more ammo. I'm the dance commander! Trigger discipline, Whale Piper!
I owe you one, brother!
Come on, guys! Rock and stone!
Oh heck.
Go!
Oh heck.
Thank you, brother.
Get out, 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 get out of there.
Incendiary grenade!
Noted.
Getting out of there. I hate this one. I hate the Hive Guard spawns.
Detonation.
What's your fire, moron?
Getting supplies.
Resupply. Resupply, damn it.
I needed that.
Where's my sentry?
Get away from me!
Born ready.
Easy as fish. Shield charged. On fat. Here,
Thanks.
get into cover. Oi! Beardo! There ain't no
Oh, don't
point
shoot
giving
me, you
for
bloated
shooting
bag
you.
of troll.
Down.
Weak point.
Slowing down traffic! You bungling son of a mudholder! We're on the fence here!
Could you?
Dreadnought's wiped out for now. Good work, team. Hit the return button on the
GG easy.
Pick you up.
Ammo
Grabbing
taken.
ammo.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Kill some more crates.
Whatever that mission was all about.
That hit the spot.
Sending in the drop pod. Starting the counter. This is it, team. Do us proud.
Shield charged and ready.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Watch the
You
fire!
interplanetary goat! Why are you shooting at me?
Shoot to kill! Incendiary!
Go, go, go! Drop pod isn't waiting forever! My poor feet!
There we are. It's an oppressor.
We are free
I-
from the oppressor!
Oh, there we go.
One sentry gun ready to be built. Sentry armed!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Round the cork!
Rock and stone, you beautiful Reloaded. Oh, friendly fire isn't actually
Attacking
friendly.
me! Go, go,
Oh,
go!
yeah, friend. Let's give it that one.
Let's burn up.
Rock and stone, yeah!
Let's bring it
The mule
home!
is secured. Initiating launch sequence. Deep Rock Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
Throw grenade! That's it, lad.
That's one for the books. Retrieving escape pod.
Rock and stone!
Rock and stone!
Rock
With
and
a
roll and
stone
stone! None can stand before us!
All right. Well, that was exciting.
Nicely done, Miner. Assignment completed.
GG. All right. We gotta figure out what to do next. If I hit level 25, I can promote my engineer and unlock some things. All right. Let's see. Got some perks.
Yes.
Almost level 25. Just shy. Alright, let's pick up another assignment. We've only got Toxic Defender, Gloomstalker. I could do my Scout, I think. That would give me... whatever. You know what? Let's do that. Hazard level lethal. Alright. Low gravity, low oxygen. Oh, fun. So much fun. I don't really want to do that, actually. So, let's see. What other missions we got here? Exploder Infestation. Anything? Ooh, Mineral Mania. Let's do this one. Join. Okay. I'll do this one. Because we're going to get some extras.
I'll drill through anything.
I don't like the lobbies that have class locked, but it does prevent people from all going Scout. Usually doesn't work out very well.
Cavalry's here. New miner inbound.
If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. Rock and
Prospector, shoot out its engine.
Great to have you on.
Alright, so it's Hazard 4.
Weapon ready.
Roasty, baby. Roasted.
Damn robots.
Alright, now if I
This
can
is
hack
our
this.
turf. These are trigger fingers, not hacker fingers.
Alright, and pop. There you go. Got it.
Guys, did you see? I hacked it.
Shot down and hackable.
Got him. Hate these things. Get off of me.
Controller will protect us.
Buzz off, Shredder. Born ready.
And hack. Takes years of practice to get this good, lad. Coordinates transferred. Gotta check my terrain scanner.
Oh, we've got a few of the... So if you damage the,
Let's get them in.
patrol bots enough, but not destroy them completely, you can actually, pick them up. Oh god, get off of me. Oof, oof. Get off me. Demon, demon, demon.
I was born up. Thanks for saving me.
Skull Crusher! Bring it, backers!
Taxi effect. No special effects that they should explode, but
Off to the junkyard.
something exploded.
Lights up!
Was there some red sugar there? Yes, there is.
Let's have a look at your bits and bolts. I called for the mule.
Reloading. Hope I'm not getting sick touching this.
Energy cell.
Born ready.
Data cell secured.
Mission control. He really has a cozy job.
He's got a really cozy job. Alright, so this mission we have to repair some mini mules because a previous dig crew
Bug eliminated.
died, and we have to salvage what we can from their operation. Let's reload. So we find the 2 mini mules,
No dwarf behind.
and then we take them back to the drop pod where we gotta do some repairs and refueling. and then we get out on that. So it makes it easy to find the drop pod, because it's part of the mission. Because otherwise, it's a random place where it shows up, which the driller is really good for, because these bad boys, you can just drill right to the drop pod. Oh, look at all the loot here. Loot, loot, loot. Loot, loot, loot.
Sorry, little bug. Your own fault for being full of goodies.
Nicely done, team. You secured yourself a nice bonus.
Can I see the loadout? Okay, so I've got deep pockets, so I get more resources I can store away, damage resistance. Unequipped weapons automatically reload after 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Whenever you're within your shields recharge or charge. Okay. So those are the perks I have currently on here. When you get to level 25 on a class and you promote it for the first time, which resets your level back to 1, but otherwise doesn't negatively impact you, you can unlock your secondary perk, special perk slot. So it's good to do a promotion at least once, but I'm not sure what benefit there really is in doing it more than once, other than just like bragging rights. And getting a fancy portrait.
Follow them and let's get that drop pod.
I think you probably get extra rewards because you get like a special promotion quest.
Taste the pickaxe!
All mules secured. Now to get the pod working. First, establish a proper connection between the pod and the space rig. Set up the uplink. Uplink ready. Triangulation initiated. Do not leave the triangulation zone or we will lose the connection. We only got one shot at this.
Damn drills are overheating. Shield! It's past your expiration date.
Cryo! Stay!
Die, monsters!
Access provided.
Hey!
Triangulation at 50%.
Stay strong, brother! Shield charged and ready.
Be gone!
Those little ones there, they explode when they die. Sometimes you can run across big giant ones that are also detonators, and when they die they create a massive explosion which generally will knock out anybody that is in any sort of close distance.
Triangulation at 75%, almost there.
Eat it! Shield placed!
Covering fire!
Knock and load it! Firewall!
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
Yeah!
Here!
willing to sacrifice our love.
Uplink triangulation completed. Remote control reestablished. Stand by, sending in fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
I'm doing my part.
Next round is on me.
Stop shooting me!
Grabbing ammo. Much better. Armor.
Bum ba bum.
Lighting up. Marker up.
Bum, ba, bum.
Fuel cells arrived. Connect them to the drop pod by dragging out the charge cable. Stand back, supply pod inbound.
Resupply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition. Bamboo!
Charge cable plugged in. Prep the fuel cells for charge sequence.
Hello? I know the way. By the beer! None can stand before us!
Special event.
What's this? Yeah.
Bloody hell, you hot!
I feel vitalized. That warm.
Took out a loot bug.
Whee! Loot.
If this doesn't start it, whack it with a pick.
Well, a tritiolite deposit. We're sending in a nanite bomb dispenser for your team. If those things can't penetrate it, nothing will.
I was born ready. Hold your fire, you animal. Pesticide coming up.
So it's engineer, scout, gunner.
Shield up.
So we gotta take these
Lock and load it.
and we gotta launch them at. Whoa!
Die, monster!
You got your slippery shit. Weapon ready.
Pretty easy, straightforward.
We did it. Let's infuse some. We fight for rock and stone.
Well done. Core infuser is active.
Eat it!
Now, because we did that, we can spend blank ones
Matrix
to
core
pick
inserted.
a reward of our choice. So we got digger. Well, I'm gonna pick the purple one.
Reloaded. For Carl.
Do, 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 do.
Getting more ammo. Be gone.
Supply pod launched. Let us stand back.
There's up!
Bum, 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 bum.
Let there be light!
Be gone. You got shield boosted.
Fuel cells charging. Stay close to keep them operational. We're expecting an increase in hostiles.
Provided.
Watch the fire down forever.
Ready to use.
Fire in the hole!
This one's for Carl.
That wall. Come and get me, you disgusting bug.
It's me, you arsewide. Freeze, creep.
Whack-a-mole! Let's show them!
Fuel cells at 50%.
There. That wall. Attack!
Incendiary grenade! No more grenades here!
Donk, donk, donk.
Born ready! I was born ready! Double-jointed freaks!
Yeah, double
Fuel
jointed
cells at
freak.
75%. You're almost there.
I'm with you, you goblin bastard.
Don't shoot me! I was Killer born ready! Take a disciplined whale piper! Born ready!
Why are you shooting at me, you slack-jawed dimwit?
Fuel cells fully charged. Drop pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to pull you and the goods out.
You snooze, you lose.
Alright, let's get rid of these
Hey,
buggies.
remind me never to turn my back on you.
Go!
Pod reactor spooling up.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Onboard mainframe booting.
Shield. Pesticide coming up.
Calculating orbital trajectory.
Don't let him flank you! Hey, I'm not the
Powering radiation shielding.
What the heck is going on? Oh, these guys. Get off of me.
Getting more ammo. I needed that.
Ecom operational.
Econ. 20 seconds until we can start getting out of here.
Lock and loaded.
Die!
Pod thrusters calibrated.
Oh, the thrusters calibrated.
Shields placed. Hurry up!
Drop pod powered up and ready to leave. It's time to bring it all home. Get on board.
Take a
We're
seat.
leaving with or without
Let's
you.
go.
Can you go? Come on, guys!
Extraction commencing. Good work.
Why is this?
Shields ready again.
Yeah, that's some good haul. Good haul. Basically, the thing I have to work on right now is just leveling up all my classes so that I can get them their weapons. Because I typically only play Scout and Engineer. Alright, let's check our perks.
Done!
Anything good here?
Cool park! Another perk for me. I really needed that perk.
Elementary.
I really don't want to die down here.
Oh, really
Show me
don't want
what
to
it
die down here.
Lock and load, lads.
Heads up, new miner arriving.
What's over here?
Rock and stone.
Looking forward to be working with you.
Platform. Platform.
Little scraps here. A little bit of scrap. Scrap, scrap, scrap. We got a driller.
Be gone.
Get out of there. Bang. What's over here?
You want some more?
Oof.
Reloaded. Lock and load it.
I don't think that one
Anyone
died.
needs ammo? There's nitro here. I can't carry anymore. I need
Look
the
there.
mule right here, right now.
I was
Hollow
born
Knight.
ready.
Hollow Knight.
I think we actually have a chance to make it out alive. Terrain scanner just got updated to the new location.
Hey, we got to lock with here. Sentry gun needs assembling.
Throw this at our flank.
Armed and ready.
Alright, let's check the
Shoot
move.
to kill.
Alright, let's check where we gotta go for... It's not around here.
Born ready.
This is becoming routine.
Yeah.
Hope everyone is doing well today. A fine Wednesday. I'm gonna call back my sentry. It's over here. Sentry's on its way to me. It's been recovered.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
You're a stain.
Rock and roll. Let me go.
Oh. Thank you. You get to die. You come back here, big itch.
Dwarves don't die easily.
Line is up. Mineral hoarder here.
Oh, special.
Reloaded. We got it. Huzzah!
Big loot. Big loot for us.
Where is that damn mule?
Lock and loaded.
Lining up.
What kind of fiendish technology makes Molly constantly get in the way? Hope I don't catch a cold.
So earlier I was talking about the special drinks that you can get at the bar that give you bonuses or buffs during the mission. The one I like is one that actually makes it so when you pick at terrain, it takes 1 hit less, which can turn you into something of a driller, because you could just like really dig things out really quickly in some of the more difficult places or difficult terrain places. There's another one that reduces the amount of fall damage you take. There's one that increases the amount of gold you mine. One that increases the amount of morkite. Special resource that comes up on some missions as your secondary.
Boom, baby!
If I dig straight this way, I should be able to open into that other cave.
Ready.
Almost there. Buzz off.
One sentry gun, ready to be built. Ready to shoot.
Put that in my back.
Secondary objective has been achieved. Bonus will be transferred to your accounts on mission completion.
Gold! You ugly son of a bitch!
Reloaded. Real mules back to base, keeping up the tradition.
Ready. Red sugar here, but watch it. It's fun.
One platform, ready to use. Just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Oh, there, get that.
Feel much better now.
Whatever the lost equipment is. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, pickaxe part. Neat.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Die like your mother did.
Shoot it in the ass!
Oh, look at all the exploders.
Lock and loaded.
It's a Clifford Dreadnought.
Why?
Got a pheromone launcher. Put that over here.
Time for a light show.
Fire my decoy over there so that the enemies want to go after that.
Booyah! I'm not scared of you.
Little, come on, die.
Horn ready.
Oh, these little ones are annoying. Heck. Forgot they did the explosion.
Shields placed.
I owe you one, brother.
A dwarf never dies.
Next round is on me.
Splat!
Why feel
Friendly fire!
Get away from me.
axe out? Shield charge. Yeah!
Okay, I need to find a good spot for my sentry. Not there. Ah, heck. I'm trying to sprint and it's like, nope.
A dwarf never dies. Sentry armed.
This'll lure them away.
About time that was.
Let there be light.
I'm out of power. Reloading. Alien.
Get away from me.
No ammo left.
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Who's that supposed to hurt? Dance with this.
Why'd you have to kill it right beside me? Exploder infestation. That explains it.
That was rough. Thank you, pal. Shield charged.
I owe you one.
You snooze, you lose.
Come in for the save.
Brother, you're a true friend. Watch and learn.
Ammo taken. Oh yeah. Reloading. Weapon ready.
Getting more ammo.
Can't really burn this one because it's basically a fire creature, but
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Check out these moves. Lock much loaded.
Resupply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition.
hopefully it doesn't notice me.
Let's stick together from now on.
Yeah.
Grabbing ammo. Never felt better.
Damn it! It's out of juice.
Out of juice. Oh, I gotta get. I saw it rearing up and I didn't get out fast enough.
Here, get into cover.
Thanks for saving
I
me.
needed that.
If you're lucky, you can kill one exploder and it'll cause all of them to start chain reaction. I thought that was pretty close to safety. Evidently not.
I owe you one, brother.
Get behind something.
Threat knocked down. Die, monsters! Ready to kill some more crates. That hit the spot.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
I was born ready.
Red sugar.
Red sugar. So it's straight all the way over that way.
I made a platform. Be gone!
Trigger discipline, whale piper!
Swallow this.
Crawl back to hell!
Ooh, red sugar. I need some healing.
Yeah!
Lighting!
Platform! Born ready!
It's right below
I
us.
found the dreadnought cocoon. Feeling much better now.
Flares up!
One sentry gun ready to be built.
I am so ready.
I ordered a resupply!
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
This is
The tin can is surely hungry today.
Of course. At least this one called his allies.
Booyah!
So, as dangerous as it is to have all these exploders, that does have, it is a double-edged sword in that damage can also be used against the enemy. So, trade-off. Okay, so let's fire up these.
Go to the bone!
Getting into army.
You modern wonder, you!
pheromones! Crawlies attack each other!
Sentry gun needs assembly!
Time for a dancing lesson!
Armed!
Oh, that was a little weird bit of lag.
Hip, hot shot! We're here to shoot the ones
Okay, take a chance. Get close. Run away. Run away. Not doing so good. Running away. Reloading.
No more juice! Yeah!
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Out of ammo.
Don't let him
altogether.
flank you! Attack the hologram, stupid! Bloody, disgusting stuff this is! Attack this! Eat it!
Oh, we don't have enough nitra. Fantastic.
Grabbing ammo. Getting supplies. Yes. Reloading.
Lock and load it! Hive guard!
Where is it?
Bam!
Please let us get it. Please let us get it. Yes.
Immediate dreadnought threat eliminated. Activate the transponder on the mule. We'll send in an extraction pod to pick you up.
Getting more ammo.
Yep. Good.
Thanks for saving me.
Reloading.
Red sugar.
Ammo taken.
Whew.
Zip right up.
Suck on this, you freak of nature.
Jesus.
That's your expiration date!
Ready.
Your ride home is on the way. Drop pod inbound.
Lighting up.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Zip line up. Get out the way. That will teach you. Here, have some extinction.
time to leave. Head for the drop.
You think this is not?
Time that!
Thank you, brother. You're a true
I
friend.
was born ready.
Boom, baby! Let's bring it home.
The mule has docked. Initiating launch sequence.
Your history! None can
That's one for the books. Retrieving escape pod.
GG.
Shield
Charging stone to the bone!
get it. Yeah!
Congratulations. Your excellent performance for Deep Rock Galactic hasn't gone unnoticed. Management are seriously considering you for promotion.
Ah, yes, promotion time. Then I can unlock my secondary special perk slot.
Assignment mission completed.
Oh, but I'm in the middle of assignment. RIP. If I abort, lose all progress. Ugh, might as well finish this. Yeah.
bit expensive, but I really need it.
So this one shoots like a horizontal beam that, you know, isn't too bad for clearing out clusters. Smart rifle, submachine gun, shotgun. Shoot turret to an epicenter of an electric explosion. Well, that's clean. Okay, we're going to the radioactive exclusion zone. Let's see what kind of special items we can build here, if any.
This'll go great with my other stuff.
Got some other things here, but don't have the minerals to buy them. Pots of gold. Oh, okay, here we go. Pick this up.
Pots of gold.
Glug, glug, glug.
That's the stuff.
Never felt better.
Alright, I'm gonna take a short break to oh, is my screen just not showing the game? What's up with that? So I can see my camera working. Let's switch that. Might have a tech issue, or it just might not show this part of the screen in the game. But anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break, and hopefully that will be sorted out. If not, I'll just have to like do the screen. But Be right back. Alright, let's do this. Full screen application. It should be working, but in the event that it's not, which isn't, we'll just do this. Alright, cool. Alright, so the next mission takes us to requirements not met. What does that mean? Oh, we're there has 4. Okay, that's why. Here's the hazard 4. So I'll do that. I will be my scout. Oh, it's class locked. And somebody else took scout. Well, that's unfortunate. Do not like this.
Wolf inbound.
Oh yeah! Did I hear a rockin' stone? Here we go!
Welcome to the team.
Clifford oppressor down! Took out a loot box.
One sentry gun, ready to be filled.
Alright, we got a special mini boss around here. But it is one that we can actually make part of our team, wherever it is. There it is.
Watch the Betsy. It's dangerous. Revenge! That was close. Thank you. We're rich.
Oh man.
Steve died. I'll never get over this.
For Carl!
Thank you, brother. You're a true friend. Just what the fuck.
Don't leave me! I owe you one, brother!
I'm gonna deposit this. Don't mind me.
That guy in mission control, he really has a cozy job. Zip line up.
Rock and stone, yeah! Getting on my nerves.
Let's stick together from now on.
Swarm! I repeat, swarm!
IFG!
Suck on this, you idiot!
Try top down!
Don't let him flank you! It just jammed. Get behind something!
Thanks. Think you can kill me?
Move
Don't
it!
think you
It's
can.
gonna blow!
Me,
Move!
arsewipe!
So long, suckers!
How do 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 do?
I will destroy you! Die, creep! Back on your feet, Rock Galactic. I got the tri-jaw!
Heck, this person really made a kerfuffle. See, class lock, not good. Can they do it? I wonder. Click, click.
Thanks for saving me.
Next round is on me. Out of my way! I feel quite alive. I'm wondering if fighting bugs and moving dirt is the best way to fight that.
Alright, so we gotta collect Awkworks, these things, and then exterminate fester fleas. It looks so choppy.
Red sugar!
I wonder... I don't know why the thing borked out, but we'll check it at the moment. Safety to see if I can get it to look a little bit better. Let me see if I can get the game to work again. No, it's not working. That's not working. Compatibility capture, maybe? No, that's not working. Wonder why the game just decided to say, nah, not today. Whatever, we'll do it this way. There's something up there.
Here! Have some extinction!
Objective completed. Launch controls are active and awaiting your input. Let's bring it home, team.
A ziplock.
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Die! Flee!
Die, flee. Ooh, Nitra. Lots of lovely, lovely Nitra. Nitra is ammo. I like me ammo. Oh, more Nitra.
Secondary objective completed. Now finish the job.
Zipline done. My bag is...
Einhead launched. We're picking up heavy activity in your vicinity, so hold the line until the escape pod arrives.
I'm totally
Anyone
loaded.
needs ammo? There's nitro here.
Ah, boy. Rookie move calling it before people were ready.
Loose. Hurry, go on.
Maybe. Still I want one.
Watch out!
Gonna move. Because some of those bugs can get like underneath and attack you, but you can't hit the back.
I hate nature.
Here, get into cover.
Yes.
Boom, baby! Booyah!
Ah, well.
Hey!
Bitter.
True discipline, bullet brain! Shield charged!
At Dave, I wanted to deposit
Pass your expiration
before.
date. Oh, don't die, Snake.
Stop shooting me!
Drop pods on the way. Hang in there.
Getting more ammo.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's like we could have called in some extra supplies and so on and so forth, but whatever.
Hope I don't catch
Drop pod arrives, waiting for takeoff.
Fire in the hole!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Son of a bitch. This is just sticky.
You're a stain on the floor!
Rundle. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before.
Brundle down! Hurry up! Kill you all! Shield! My home away from home. Now
Let's bring
this
it
is
home.
how to
Country
cook
gun
you.
needs assembly. Armed and ready.
7.
Retrieve the escape pod.
It was a little
Shield
rougher than
charged
it
and ready.
needed to be. But I think what I'll do is I'll close the game and reboot it. And hopefully that will allow it to be displayed properly. Because it does look choppy, like when I look at the stream preview. I don't know if that's the case for people watching. Did it pop? Okay, we're gonna leave the team. Actually, we're gonna exit to desktop.
Oh, sweet.
And we're going to just move here as I work to fix this. Okay. Exit the game. Put some tunes on. Working in a coal mine.
Good morning, sunshine.
Okay, let's see if this is gonna work the way it needs to. Why is it not? Working. Oh. There we go. Now it's working. Cool. Awesome. Do not enter. Cave Leech Cluster. Rich atmosphere. Aside from everyone's voice is funnier than usual. Okay, that's... That one's a 4. I want to do this one. Oh man, I wasn't quick enough on that. Shouldn't have hesitated. Cool, man. Alright, let's try that again. Join. It's class locked. But I can be my scout, so.
Time to light this shit up.
Doable.
Heads up, new miner arriving.
Rock and stone!
We're chipmunks.
Rock and stone!
Glad to be working with you.
I believe we run faster too.
Coordinates transferred. Gotta check my terrain.
Attention, new miner inbound.
Let's get the job done.
Hello and good boy.
Lloyd is up.
Die!
This one's for Carl. Careful!
Your workforce is about to get bigger. Dwarf inbound.
Plasma grenade!
Oh yeah.
Let there be light.
Great to have you on board.
Born ready.
Well done, you're repaired.
Where else?
Golden loot bug! Squish it!
Golden loot bug. Loot bug. Gimme, 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 gimme. All the stuff.
Where is that damn mule? This place is almost nice compared to last one. I think we need to dig here. I feel quite alive.
Be gone! Rock and stone, yeah!
Donkey, come here.
Rock and stone! It never gets old.
I owe you one, brother.
Lights up!
What kind of fiendish technology makes
Lock
really
and load it.
conflict get in the way?
Platform!
Guys, are you blind? Over here.
Yeah, give me some sugar. One sensor gun, ready to be built.
Lighting!
It's armed and
Here,
ready.
have some extinction.
Access provided.
Reload it! Stop attacking me! Sorry, little booyah! Your own fault for being on me! I got the deposit on track!
Make every bullet count, baby.
Here, have a bullet in the face! I was born ready!
Sentry gun needs assembly. Rock and roll!
I killed the loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it.
You left me, brain! I'm on your side!
You're cute.
Coordinates downloaded. Light scan mini mule!
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, one more leg. Very lucky ducky. They're all right here. Oh. Pop that, boom. Only one going after the objectives. Almost had me.
Pesticide coming up.
Next round is on my... Cold shoulder for ya!
Hit it.
Reload it!
That guy's mission control. He really has a losing job.
Got it right between the eyes! Lighting up!
One platform ready to use.
My shield.
Weapon ready! Chill! Revenge!
Hey, dwarf. Never rock and stone, yeah! Bring it, Becker!
I am the grenade. Like, there's strength in, like, class locking the lobby so that you can only have one of each class, but at the same time, that's not always the best. Camping our bodies. They are camping our bodies.
Where is that damn pit? Out of ammo!
That was close. Thank you, pal.
Thank you, brother. You're a true friend.
From A to D,
Platform
sticking B and
slice.
C.
I owe you one.
Bam!
Molly,
No
come
deaths. All good.
Forward! Much better. Molly is on the way.
Do, do, do.
Resupply ordered.
Rock and stone!
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
Sentry gun needs assembling.
I need a damn minecart on
Ready to
this.
shoot.
Where is it? Lloyd! Resupply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition.
Grabbing ammo.
Getting supplies.
Mule powering up. Good work.
Heading to the mule.
Ready to kill some more crate. Oh yeah.
Need to get my pickaxe sharpened when we get back. Ugh, never felt better.
Don't create a little spot for me. Health full. Yeah. Oh, I just wanted the nitro though.
Lloyd!
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
You got the Enor Pearl. Anal Pearl. I am lay stuck.
Getting more ammo.
I am.
Ah, gobblesnuts. Think I dropped me bloody keys in there.
Platform hop.
Lighting!
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Do, 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 do.
Light is up.
Access provided.
Was there another one? Oh, happy days. Never have enough of this. Do 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 do.
Friendly fire! I actually think we're gonna make it. Chill.
Where's a good one that could be our Steve?
See ya, suckers.
See ya, suckers. Doesn't move an inch. Awkward.
Flares up. I was born ready. Let there be light.
There might be just a little scrap of there.
Born ready.
Yeah, there's a .1 there. It's a .1 that I don't
Lights up.
have to. Ooh, look at all this stuff over here.
Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
Do do do. Do do do. For Carl. For Carl, for Carl, for Carl. Da, 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 da. Over here. Barley bulb.
Lighting up! Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day. Bam! Move your tin ass over here and hurry, please. Can do this in my sleep at this point. Light! Can we order a supply truck like really soon?
Secondary objective completed. Make it home to collect your bonus.
Molly, over here!
The mules are heading back. Follow them and let's get that drop pod fixed. Remember, you can always deposit on the side of the drop pod.
Oh, look at that. I found a supply pod. I'll just repair it. Get the juicy rewards inside. Bump, 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 bump. Do 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 do. Which is generally just one use out of
All
it.
mules secured. Now to get the pod working. First, establishing a proper connection between the pod and the space rig. Set up the uplink.
I was born ready. Lighting! You snooze, you lose.
Uplink ready. Triangulation initiated. Do not leave the triangulation zone or we will lose the connection. We only got one shot at this.
Let there be light.
Explosives, nice. Swallow this.
Cold being loaded.
There's one.
Triangulation at 50%.
Other grunt.
Hold your fire,
Ooh,
you
the other grunt one that I might grab on from time to time is the one with more of the offensive one. Squishier, but that could be useful.
bloody fire, your funeral's gonna be a sober occasion.
Triangulation at 75%. Almost there.
Damn.
I like the defensive one a little bit more because it can keep things occupied longer. Of course, I am assuming that they retain their special properties when they become Steve. Would make sense if they did.
Uplink triangulation completed. Remote control reestablished. Stand by, sending in fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
Up down!
Right behind you, my guy.
Thanks for saving me. Rockety rockin' stone.
Let's rock and stone!
Ready to kill some more crates. Yeah!
Fuel cells have arrived. Connect them to the drop pod with the charge cable.
Let's
Locked and loaded.
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
Yeah, we're doing pretty
Fuel
good.
cells connected. Now you just need to prep the fuel cells and the charge sequence will begin.
Prepare them by smacking them a bunch of times.
Fuel cells charging. Stay close to keep them operational. We're expecting an increase in hostiles. Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Lights up!
I'm not scared of you! Was that supposed to hurt?
At least one of you has to remain by the charging fuel cells. Get back there.
Oh my god.
Stay close to the fuel cells. You're jeopardizing the mission. You need to stay close to the fuel cells.
Those are the
At
ones
least one of you
I
has
don't
to
like
remain
to
by the
see.
charging fuel cells. Get back there.
It's
Stay
gonna be a
close to the fuel
huge
cells.
explosion.
You're jeopardizing the mission. You need to stay close to the fuel cells.
Fire!
Stop shooting, you pointing ear leaf lover!
Die!
Stay close to the fuel cells.
Fire!
What the heck is shooting me?
You're jeopardizing the mission. You need to stay close to the fuel
I don't
cells.
see any spitters or anything.
At least one of you has to remain by the charging fuel
Oh,
cells.
there he is.
Get back there.
Let's get together from now on.
Fuel cell charging failed. Mission unsuccessful. This one is a loss. Too bad, team. Signing off.
Preserve your bullets!
Oh man. Well, that's bummer. Still get a fair amount. Never had that happen before. Unfortunate. Yeah, that was gonna be a real pain in the butt with the detonator still there. Oh boy, this is not gonna be a fun one. Stormageddon. Love it.
I can get anywhere, anytime. That's it, lads! Rock and stone! Leave no dwarf behind. Rock and stone!
Yesterday I was getting to work and just as I was putting my hair into a hairnet, I get like a big sting from a wasp. Talk about unlucky. I'm gonna try a different team. Oops, kick over my garbage. Could have sworn that one was a 4.
Yeah, I got a grappling hook. What are you gonna do about it? Rock on!
Stone!
Give me an R, give me an S, give me a rock and stone.
Leave no dwarf behind.
What do I need? I just need some more Enor Pearl and some Magnite. Pheromone Grenade. Inhibitor. Swarmageddon. Assault rifle. Sniper. Cross.
on, guys! Rock and
Rock
stone!
and roll and stone!
For those about to rock and
We'll have a
stone,
round
we
of
salute you
power
in stone!
and leave the tails in Lloyd. Cheers!
Radioactive.
Get in my gut!
Feel much better now.
Feeling much better now. Come on, you lazy bastards! We've got a job to do!
Alright, now we just wait.
Get ready to rumble.
We'll go the two of us. What would be funny? So on this particular map, Magma Core, there's going to be like fire pits and fire geysers. Not fun stuff, but it would be kind of funny if there was a exploder infestation in this, because you know you might just find them explode themselves all over the place.
This is a salvage mission. A previous crew lost their mini-mules, their drop pod, and their lives in this cave. Find and repair the lost mules, get the drop pod operational, and return to base. Expect heavy infestation, and try not to mess it up like your former colleagues.
Did last time.
Coordinates transferred. Gotta check my terrain scanner.
Better than flying! It's overheated! Pickaxe and chill!
Stay strong, brother.
Well done. The mule is working again.
Driller is good.
Like another faucet.
Flamethrower
A
good.
little inside every time I have to die.
Flares up!
There, in the rock, the fossil.
Born ready!
Took out a loot bug.
Fossil here! Molly, over here!
Attention!
Heads up, new miner arriving.
Here we go!
Die like your mother.
Reinforcement is on the way.
Ow! That hurt.
Pesticide coming up!
Rock and stone.
I think I'll take another short break after this to grab something to snack on. But actually, you know what? Yeah, this might be the last one then. I'll be streaming for at least 3 hours. You know, I want to try and set up a schedule. It's just tricky for me to wake up in the morning feeling motivated.
I was
I feel better at night to do things, but that's usually when I'm doing things already. So ideally, I will be able to stream
Scout, I need
later
your
on
attention.
again to finish off Shadowrun. Then getting ready for the Pathfinder 2 game that will be hosted by my roommate, who's also the DM for my Shadowrun game tonight, where I play a more of a stealthy character, and my partner plays our, you know, our tech guy, our tech person with vehicles and their drones and stuff.
Destroy it!
So I'm looking forward to seeing how that all ends tonight. We had some bit of, you know, backroom deals happening. We'll see how that plays out. I'm just hopeful my character can get out of there alive with their head intact. But then getting ready for the Pathfinder 2 game, which is shaping up to be pretty nice, because that's one of the things I've always wanted to do, is be able to have like a bunch of roommates and be able to play nerdy stuff like D&D or tabletop with them from time to time. So I'm looking forward to it. I will be playing a fighter. Originally I was going to be a barbarian, but unlike the playtest, I just didn't really find that the barbarian in Pathfinder 2 fits the goal I want.
Die, you double-jointed freaks! Die!
It's like raging is all really cool. I just don't like that it's got the caveat of making you easier to hit. You get like some hit points, temporary hit points when you do rage. So it gives you like a little bit of a buffer at first, but it's never going to be enough that it really matters. I find anyways. Because it's your level plus con modifier, which is only really at most going to be 5. So, you know, at 20, getting like 25 temporary hit points isn't that amazing.
Good thing we're dwarves.
Because at level 20, you're going to probably be hit for more than 25 in a hit, you know? Now I guess you could say like, hey, that's 25 damage you're not taking. It's like, yeah, but I feel like it should replenish, like base. Maybe there's a feat that does that, but like I think base, it should regenerate like your con modifier every turn, or maybe even give you, well, I don't know if many would take it. But like maybe there's an option to spend an action to generate temporary hit points, like you're focusing on your rage or something, like, ooh, and you're just like, I'm gonna be tougher.
Obey your master. Ow!
But, yeah, Barbarian just didn't quite fit the vision I had for the character. So I went with Fighter. I'll be able to be the Shield Warden, Shield Maiden that I want to be. But you know what? If I want to get angry, I could just be angry. I don't need a special class feature to be angry.
Mule is functional again. Great work.
Let there be light. Born ready. Be gone! Smooth. Lighting! Lock and loaded. Don't let him flank you! Lighting up! You snooze, you lose. Molly!
I was born ready.
Reloading!
I made a platform.
Come over here, Molly. Be my platform.
Nitra!
Intercepting. Sentry off.
Molly didn't want to place themselves where I needed them. I keep hearing swarmers in my ears, but like, there's none there.
That's all you got, you slippery shit.
I needed that. Born ready.
Platform created.
For Carl!
Platform up.
For those about to rock and stone, we salute you. Watch out! Hot plasma!
Engineer is a rare breed, actually making platforms.
No more room. Time for deposit.
Platform's placed. Any of the damn
Hey,
mines are
boss.
on it. Where is it?
Let there be light.
Zip line ready. Ow! Reloaded.
Locked and loaded.
Just take your sweet time, old lady.
Ouch,
I've
ouch,
got all
ouch.
day. Now, I think we're actually doing all right so far.
Secondary objective completed. Now finish the job.
Flares up. I'm out.
Sweet.
The mules are heading back. Follow them and let's get that drop pod fixed. Remember, you can always deposit on the side of the drop pod.
I ordered.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Time to restock. Ammo
Getting more ammo.
ready to kill some more.
All mules secured. Now to get the pod working. First, establishing a proper connection between the pod and the space rig. Set up the uplink.
Much better.
I ordered a resupply.
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Heckin'. Fire pits everywhere.
The ground is dangerous.
I'm thinking of maybe doing a stream tomorrow,
Initiated. Do not leave
same
the
time-ish.
triangulation zone or lose
Probably
connection.
play
You've only
this,
got one shot
but
at this.
I might play Dead by Daylight maybe?
Suck
I
on
don't know.
this. I ain't gonna kill you again.
It's been a long time since I played it.
You want some more?
Armed and ready.
Oh, look at them all.
This Steve was something special.
Triangulation at 50%.
That was a...
It burns. It burns.
What?
Cryo grenade.
Hey, I'm not the enemy.
Is there a bloody target painting on my back or what? Die! Shields ready again.
One now. Ready to use.
Triangulation at 75%. Almost there.
Hot.
Look into my eye.
Hello.
No, he died.
Out of my way. Cryo grenade.
Look.
Boy, please!
Lighting up. Weapon ready. Navy, what I want plasma.
I'm thankful that when you do convert one to being Steve, it goes back to full health.
Shield up.
Maybe a nice little touch of, say, petting it, gave it like a little bit of health or something like that, or like
Watch where
a
you're
buff.
shooting, moron.
Shield boosted. Cold as ice. Kill or be killed.
Fuel cells have arrived. Connect them to the drop pod with the charge cable.
Charged. Boy, please!
Fuel cells connected. Now you just need to prep the fuel cells and the charge sequence.
Alright, this is where we screwed up last time. So I think this is the last mission I need for Lethal 2.
Getting supplies. Much better.
Fuel cells charging. Stay close to keep them operational. We're expecting an increase in hostiles.
Sentry off.
past your expiration date.
Boom, baby!
Careful!
Mind your bloody fire, or your funeral's gonna be a sober occasion. I hate nature.
The smell, it lingers. It burns. It burns.
Oh, and it's so nice that somebody has the shield recharge perk.
Watch it!
Die, creep!
Don't waste your ammunition!
Fuel cells at 75%. You're almost there.
Yeah, we got boned last time with the bulk detonator. And everyone's like running away from it.
That's gonna cost you a round at the Abyss Bar.
Let's show them some pain!
What? Look, I can't wait to get back in orbit.
Oh, I got lucky.
Fuel cells fully charged. Drop pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to pull you and the goods out.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Throwing sizzler.
Pod reactor spooling up. Onboard mainframe booting.
I smell bacon.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill!
I smell bacon.
Getting more ammo.
Turn your lights off!
Calculating orbital trajectory.
Reloading. Ah! Is there a bloody target painting on my back or what?
Think you could kill me?
Powering radiation shielding.
Bam! No time for a lie down. Stop him! I'm not one of them.
Become operational.
Ow!
Taste the pickaxe!
Boy, God, don't die! Hot, hot, hot.
Hot thrusters calibrated.
Shield boosting on!
Drop pod powered up and ready to leave. It's time to bring it all home. Get on board, we're leaving with or without you.
Let the good
What's
times roll.
incendiary grenade?
Hell yeah! That's how we do!
Assignment completed.
Done. Oh, there you go. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, any cosmic... So I got that done. Next thing I've got is the engineer promotion. Can I make any forge items here? Trusty Rusty.
Can't wait to try it out.
I'm not even hitting anything. all a lie. Skin for all weapons of the scout. I'm short on the things I need. Got a victory move, a skin, and an overclock. Then I got a bonus item too.
Script.
Ooh, skin for Bosco. Barbaric. Yeah, there's a lot of like pages here.
Yoink! Yoink!
Magnite. Yeah, let's go for Magnite.
More shinies!
Magnite. Which makes it enough that I can get this.
I'm gonna look dope in this.
Well, we're gonna pick our main class. Savage Full. Ooh, fancy.
How about this?
Now if I could get like a blue one. Oh, and it'll put your level on there.
Aerodynamic. Like it.
But I think that's where I'm going to call it for here. Let me double check, see if going through tonight. See, send out a message. So yeah, in the event that we're playing tonight, we're gonna be playing some Shadowrun, finish up that session, and then following week probably pick up with Pathfinder 2 for the house game. Yeah, looking forward to it. As I was saying, character's going to be a half orc shield maiden, going with a kind of a Viking style. She's going to be from the cold, frigid north. I've been playing around with Hero Forge to build her mini that I probably am going to pick up. I'm not sure if I'll do in color, but you know what? I tend to just think about those things and go with them anyways. So I might do that. What else? My partner is going to be playing a half-elf Oracle. She's going to take over the job of healing, a often thankless job, but a necessary job nonetheless. I'd play a healer in another Pathfinder game that I play because, well, nobody else was going to do it, and if I wanted to make sure the job was done, gotta do it myself. Not too bad though. Pathfinder does give you a lot of versatility with character creation and a lot of fun spells to play with. Our other group for the upcoming game is we have a Poppet Summoner. It's a little thing. There was I don't remember the class, but someone is going to play a Frogman, and then oh, I can't remember what our other person's going to be. But regardless, sounds exciting, and I'm hopeful to stream again tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see who I can raid. Who do I know is on? Alright, let's look into this here. Oh, I've got Twitch open on this. Back to Twitch. Let's see, do I have any friends that are...
Cat.
Oh,
it's so good.
Oh, is it real?
That's so funny. It's so good.
Alas, I don't have any friends that are streaming right now. So... I guess that's where I'm going to call it then, if I don't have any people that I know on. But, okay. If I stream tonight, we'll see you then. If not, take care, be safe, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful rest of your week, and may everything go your way. And make sure to eat. Make sure to eat. So, oftentimes we can forget that. Speaking of, I am hungry. So, yeah. Call it there. And take care.